Welcome back to another episode of Dorm Talk. We're your host, Corbin.
Riley.
And today we have some guests with us. This is the first episode where we have some guests, episode number 3. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Allison Hooper. I am a UMF student, and I'm studying English.
And I'm her younger sister, Georgia.
Where are you guys from?
Bodenham.
Both of you?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are siblings. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about road rage. So, Riley, you want to start?
Well, the topic came to me when, I was going to the mall this weekend, and literally, we were just driving, right? And, this dude just, lays on the horn and, flips me off. And, I wasn't even driving.
You're just a passenger.
I was just a passenger, yeah. He literally just freaks out on me.
Was there, any reason, were you in the wrong lane, or?
Probably, but...
driving
that's
into
not the
oncoming
point.
traffic.
Yeah, that's not the point, though. It's
Well-
people can't control, I feel like people, when they're in their car, they can, say whatever they want, but, with no, consequence. Someone in the street's not going to talk to me like that.
Well,
you know?
when you're in your car, too, you've got, a barrier between you
Exactly,
and the
yeah.
person that you're, having an issue with. So, you can confront people, so you could say, while not actually, being worried about, your social
Yeah.
status.
I don't know, do you guys drive? You both drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of, I'm the only one, but,
Yeah.
do you guys have road rage?
I don't think I have road rage. Have you guys ever flipped anybody off before when you're the one driving?
I have fake road rage. So I'll be at a stoplight, and I'll be like, get out of my way! But in reality, I do not care.
Gotcha.
She yelled
That
at me
one time,
time.
though, you did honk at that dude who
Which
cut
time?
you off.
Oh, yeah, no, when people cut me off, that pisses me off.
Yeah, but here's the thing, what if, his wife's pregnant and in labor?
Then
and
then
has
he
to cut
risked
you-
True.
then he risked her life
That is
and their
true.
baby's life.
That is true.
Wow.
Trying to get to
That
the
is
hospital,
true.
2
Yeah, I
seconds
guess.
faster?
I guess.
I'm scared to honk. I don't know why. I just feel really bad honking, so I never honk.
Really? My
Why you looking at me for that?
my sister's driving ed instructor used to reach over them and honk the horn for them to get them
Jeez.
comfortable with the horn. He's like, it's a tool, you're paying for it, and wah, and just straight up just honk at other people. They were like, sorry, but
When I was taking my driver's test, this guy from Connecticut, backed out into me. And I just, put on the brake, and I didn't honk, and I, kind of backed up. And the instructor was like, you should have honked your horn, stupid Connecticut driver.
yeah, there's definitely been times where I've been like, I probably should have honked, but it's too late now. I don't know, Riley? Anything?
But I don't drive. So, but I was in driver's ed, though, I guess. I would use the horn, yeah.
Yeah.
But
What about driving tests? How many tries did it take you guys?
One try.
2.
1?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's
It's really not that hard to just be a good driver.
parallel park on your first attempt and you're fine. When I did it, there was no car behind me when I was parallel parking. I just had to go behind a different car.
Oh.
So I definitely had a little bit of an advantage, I guess, versus some people. But,
I think most of the time they do that, though. Just, one car.
I mean, but if someone else
Yeah.
had parked there, then there would have
True.
been,
True.
then would have been 2 cars to fit between.
I didn't fail because of the parallel park. I failed because I didn't look both ways at a railroad crossing.
Oh, gosh.
Which, I still don't do to this day, because who does? But I didn't look both ways at a railroad crossing, and
But wouldn't the train come one way?
The train goes both ways.
no way.
Yeah.
Aren't there, 2 tracks, and it goes on?
I guess, yeah,
Well,
probably.
the train, there's a train station in Brunswick, and the train will go either pull in, headed
yeah,
east,
that's
or
the one she
pull out
didn't
headed.
look both ways
That
at.
is the one that I failed at, yes.
Yep.
That is the spot.
They do go both ways.
No
You
way.
should probably look
Right.
both ways.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, but I did not, so I failed.
Jeez.
Yep.
The thing I was probably most nervous about was the 50-foot backup.
I
Because
think that's fun.
See, I didn't even make it to the driver's test. I failed my eye test, so that's how I
your
failed.
eye test?
Yeah.
Why don't you wear glasses?
You've seen me in glasses.
Why
One
don't you wear
time.
them?
I don't like glasses, dude.
What about LASIK?
I
All
don't.
the
alright, here's
glasses
thing, my
wearers
eyes,
just got offended, so...
I wear
eyes aren't
glasses.
That bad. My eyes aren't that bad, but I don't
But they're
need
bad
glasses.
enough that you can't drive.
No, that's the thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure the test was, wrong.
Oh!
Okay, no,
Yeah, it was
seriously.
the test's fault.
I went to the eye doctor and they're like, you're fine. Your eyes aren't that good, but, they're not
See,
that bad.
I
to
don't
not
need my
drive.
glasses to drive.
But you got glasses.
Yes,
right?
but they're like.
So you should wear the glasses to
and
drive.
go back and take the test.
No, here's the thing. I don't want to wear glasses while I'm driving because I don't need to. I have 20/30, which isn't that
Without
bad.
your glasses or with them?
Without my glasses.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So I shouldn't need to wear my glasses to drive.
Maybe it was just an excuse to make you feel better. They're like, oh, we don't want this guy on the road. Sorry, your eyes are bad.
No, the dude's out to get me. Like yeah, let's just leave it at that.
So do you think you're gonna get your license at some point?
I mean, yeah.
That's the hope.
I'm not gonna not. Like, it's gonna happen
Just
at
whenever.
some point. I need to get my permit now.
Yeah, because it's been a
2.5
while.
years since
Jeez.
I've driven.
Dang.
Well, when I sat down for my test, like I was in my car waiting, and the instructor came, like from the building and sits down next to me. He just lets out a sigh. He goes, "Last test of the week," and that was the moment I knew I passed.
Yeah.
My guy came out and was like, "Turn on your headlights," and I didn't know how to do that, and that was the moment I knew I failed.
Oh, God.
I was like, I cannot turn on the headlights.
My guy, it was his first time doing a test in Brunswick. He was like, yeah, I'm from Camden. I've never been here before. And he was like, you might have to show me the route. I don't really know. And he tried to make me go down a one-way, like the wrong way. And I was like, oh, you can't do that. And he tried to like turn me into construction. I was like, can't do that either. That road's closed.
Have you guys ever gone down a one-way the wrong way?
No,
My grandmother did once. It was pretty scary.
I've seen.
terrifying.
You guys know the street in Brunswick that has 2 lanes for one way?
Yeah, Pleasant Street.
Yeah, Pleasant Street. I see people going the wrong way on that like at least
Ooh.
once a week.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. It's honestly really scary when you're trying to drive. You just see someone coming right at you.
I went up a one-way, the wrong way, in Portland, which was so freaky, and then pulled into like some sort of side thingy. It was like a parking lot, but not really, and scared the crap out of some kid, and he literally took off running. I don't know why, but we like pulled in and like locked eyes, and then the kid just like ran.
That's so weird.
It was really weird.
My girlfriend and I went to Portland for gelato one time, and we were walking back to the cars. We parked far away, probably like 8 blocks away. Far relative, obviously, but like on the way back, we went down an alley. We were parked on a really sketchy side street, and I guess that's kind of my fault, but we couldn't remember which sketchy side street it was. And we went walking down them trying to find it, and some guy came up to us and like was asking us for money, and I thought we were gonna be mugged. Like, no joke. Like, I thought he
You
was
can't
gonna
think
stab
like
us.
that, bro.
He came up to me. He was like, "Do you guys
You
have any
have
money?"
to
And
think like
we're just
that.
like,
Nah.
no. And like he was like, "I need money for gas." And I like we saw him walking, asking other people for money. It was pretty scary. I thought I was gonna get stabbed.
I have also had that moment in Portland before when we were parked on kind of a sketchy side street, and my girlfriend and I were walking, and we had, I don't think we had like anything like. I like to have keys in my hand when I'm walking, so you can like stab with the keys.
Just
I
so
like
they
to
could
be
take your
safe.
keys and just take
no,
your
so you
car.
can stab with the keys. So we didn't have keys. We didn't have anything stabby, and we were walking, and we had already discussed that it was a little sketchy. And some guy in front of us stopped walking and didn't like look at his phone or anything. Didn't do anything. He just stopped walking. And then when we were in front of him, he started walking again and was like now following us.
That is sketchy.
And that freaked us out, and we took off a little bit towards my car, like definitely ran a little bit, and my friend was like, unlock the doors! And like we jumped in the car and drove away.
Portland's scary.
This is why I
Like,
just avoid
Dude,
the city.
Portland's not
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, I grew up in Brunswick, man. Like the worst thing that happened. I mean, my neighbor got stabbed, and like,
That's pretty bad.
oh no, it
That's
was
pretty
pretty.
bad.
It's a story for another time. But like, it happened one time, and all the
Only
time
once.
I lived in
Only
Brunswick.
one stabbing.
Yeah, I mean, like compared to Portland, like every time I go there, I'm kind of on edge.
Well,
but
dude, do you know what's crazy? One time I was supposed to go on the T, right? But like
Yep.
I missed it or
Boston.
something. Dude, literally there was like a shooting on it.
that tea.
Yeah. And I literally like just missed it.
And you've been trying to bring me to Boston?
Are you from Boston?
No, I went to school in Boston.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Wheelock.
We walk. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I thought you listened to the podcast.
Yeah,
oh
wait.
no,
I
that was
forgot
was that the
this.
deleted
Oh,
one?
yeah, the
Okay,
deleted.
never
I
mind.
actually did hear that story.
The
I
deleted
forgot that it was in
edition.
Boston.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
did.
what- Okay, there's been an
Give
episode
me
that we
some
had to
credit.
delete
Yeah.
So we're confused on what's actually out there.
You know, we might bring it out of the vault someday. We'll see. It was
It was a bad one. Let's just leave it at that.
yeah, it was not good.
Real talk though, I have a question to kind of move from the automobile, whatever
Yeah.
kind of thing we're in. Who do you think would last longer in a zombie apocalypse?
Are you kidding me?
Just
Zombie apocalypse.
who do you think would last longer?
She's dead. Like immediately.
Thanks.
Immediately.
Day one.
Mm.
Are you the OG zombie?
I think I would last
Honestly, yeah.
pretty well. I mean, okay.
No.
I don't. I really don't.
All right. Well, I think between you two,
I mean, you guys don't really know us,
Yeah, true. I mean, like,
if we're being honest to all the viewers. So, all the dozen of you.
I feel like you know more about zombies.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, but that's kind of irrelevant.
I'm on season 5 of The Walking Dead right now, and we started like probably 4 weeks ago. I don't know, maybe a month
Jeez.
ago.
Survival skills, low.
Survival skills. I used to live off, like, my favorite show for a long time was Dual Survival.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
it's
Is this
different.
like an ongoing debate with you two?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because
Yes.
he's like.
No, this is a 100%
Wait, so
ongoing
who do you
debate.
think would win?
I would survive
Well,
much
win,
longer.
survive.
He can run
Dude.
for a long time, and I'll give him credit for that. But you know, the
Is
zombies.
that your one skill though?
Yes, that's his only skill.
You're dead.
I could.
Twist your ankle.
What could you do?
like-
What if they're fast zombies?
Yeah, have
Okay.
you seen
we
World War
assume
Z?
we assume
Okay.
that these are like the Walking Dead zombies. They're
Ah.
slow moving, but they move in packs.
Dude, I have survival skills. I'm a Boy
what?
Scout.
Oh.
For how many years?
Oh,
How many
okay.
years though?
Like 2.
2
Boy
years.
Scout.
Oh.
2 years.
How, are you a Boy Scout?
No, but I mean, all
Exactly.
my sisters were Girl Scouts, and I grew up in a
Okay.
military home.
Dude, you literally told me you would eat grass.
Grass is edible.
You can't digest
Grass
grass.
Yeah,
is
you
edible,
can.
man.
Grass.
Grass
I'm
is.
on his side. You
You
can't
cannot
digest.
digest.
You
it's-
all-
That's
it
why
gives you
dogs
no-
eat it to throw up.
Dogs
You
aren't
can't
humans.
digest
Dogs
No,
it.
can't-
literally, you
dogs
cannot,
can't eat
like, it's not-
raisins.
It is not
They
possible.
have
for
different.
him-
Every species of grass is edible. Every species.
No,
I
okay,
said that
maybe,
is-
I
that
may
is
be
a
able to
last-
Is
eat
it species
but-
of grass?
Be shy.
No, it's definitely a species.
Definitely not species. Like fungi.
You can't. Okay. Anyways,
Honestly,
Every type of
honestly.
Corbin,
grass.
I'll give you like 3 months.
Okay, that is a
Maybe.
last resort.
3
Looks alone,
months.
I feel like Riley.
Riley?
Yeah.
He looks like
'cause
a
he
tasty
kinda-
little snack though. Like
He
those
has a
zombies
bear
would.
on his
He
hat.
has
though.
a bear on his hat.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, and
that
he's got
honestly
sweat
might be
stains
what
in
it
it.
is.
Okay, hold
He's
on.
wearing a hat, and I kind of
You
feel
gotta
like
call out my hat.
I kind of feel like he'd win. He'd live longer. He's got
Because of a
I've
hat.
got survival
Something about
skills.
it.
2 years in the Boy Scouts. Which 2 years?
What do you mean?
Well,
Which
how
2
old
years?
Were you?
Do you
I
know how
was
to use
8th grade.
Do you know how to use a flint and steel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a
That
while.
was a lie.
We're
Did you see his face? That was a
yeah.
lie.
We're going out to the woods.
Okay, wait,
if you
wait.
can start a forest fire, then
That's
you
so
win.
bad. Don't do that.
Okay, wait. Can either of you like shoot a gun?
Yes.
Yeah. I've shot a gun.
Okay. What else do you have to do in a zombie?
I shot a gun on a
apocalypse?
first date.
That's hype.
I've never shot a gun. Okay. What about throwing knives?
I used to. My best friend and I, when
Okay,
I was
hold
little, we used to take knives out into
I'm
the
just
woods, and we
thinking
used to
of
throw
surviving.
knives into trees
Wow. Okay.
at a distance, not like right next to it.
I mean, how hard is it to throw a knife, though?
Well, it's pretty hard, man, to get it to land blade front.
Okay. Basic first aid skills.
Yeah,
I'm trained first aid.
he would beat
CPR.
me, but I mean, you can't use CPR on yourself.
Yeah. What are you
I
gonna
think
do
everybody's
with
trained
CPR?
in CPR.
I'm not.
You took a course in like middle school.
I was supposed
No,
to
I've
take a
actually,
course
like,
like
surfed-
6
well,
times.
Haven't
okay.
you seen the episode of The Office?
Oh yeah, if we're
There you
going by
go.
that, then I'm
We all
certified.
know.
No, I was thinking like
I'm
you
actually
break an
certified.
arm.
If I break an arm, I
Yeah.
can make a splint.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
so that's
here's one I
easy.
see a lot in zombie shows. You have to amputate the arm.
If it's bit.
Yeah.
Who has more
Okay.
pain tolerance?
If I'm
Oh, I
bit,
say you need any.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying if I'm bit, that's the end. Like that's your loss. If you have one arm and you're by yourself, you're not gonna survive.
Who has more pain tolerance?
I have no idea. I've seen you in some serious pain, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I've put my hand through a window.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got this little scar here. It's gone away mostly, but I don't know, I've definitely had my fair share of hurts. My back.
If you have
Uh,
a bad back, I'm feeling like that could also be bad for this apocalypse situation.
I've got a bad
You
back,
fight
but
yourself.
I've got my remedies
Oh, okay, okay.
without ibuprofen.
What if the
Wow.
zombies steal them?
I mean, it's more like stretches.
Oh.
Well, you're all set then. Okay, what about us? What do you think between the two of us?
I think I would. You'd be okay.
I think
you
I
don't know
would.
anything because anytime we go camping or anything, you just sit there and read. I know how
Yes,
to like.
but who actually watched The Walking Dead?
Facts.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I feel like camping skills are needed. Not gonna lie.
I could fish myself to safety.
You could get yourself out on a boat and
Okay.
just.
Exactly.
My downfall would be that I definitely couldn't kill an animal. Like for me,
Oh, you're gone.
I couldn't do that. I can't. I couldn't fish.
You're gone.
I would be eating
you-
grass, apparently.
Right.
Apparently grass is edible.
Yeah. Then sorry, Allie. You're.
I feel
I'm
like
trying to
I
think,
would
could
win,
you?
though.
Well, let's see. You'd
Survive.
You'd survive 10 days.
I could totally survive 10 days.
Yeah. That's
And
when
I
you
could
die.
survive 11. So
No. I would
Yes.
totally win.
What about water?
I have
What
a
about
Sawyer.
water?
Like.
You put it on a water bottle. You can stick that into like anything, and as long as you have your Sawyer on the top, you can drink
Is
whatever
that,
you
is that
want.
like a life
It's
straw?
like a
Water
life straw.
purifier.
Yeah.
Or purifier.
Honestly, that's all you need.
I've got 2 life straws, so I've got 20,000
Well, I'm sticking
gallons
with
of
you
water.
then.
Well, I could just steal one.
Yeah, you could if you can find it.
Okay, okay,
Ooh.
okay. How about between the two of us, which one of us would you want on your zombie team?
Riley.
No, between the two of us.
I actually meant between.
No, I know what she meant.
Wow, you wouldn't want
Okay.
either of us?
Well, the thing
Me,
is,
me
I mean,
and Corbin are a duo though. Like,
yeah.
Okay, well,
the thing is,
Okay,
we're
the two of you together, the third member of your team, which one of us?
Georgia. If she can fish,
I'm really good. I'm really
And
good
she
at
can
fishing.
swim
We-
apparently.
we-
Yeah.
from her.
I can also swim.
You were
but
on
she's
the
wearing,
swim
but she's wearing a
team.
swimming championship
Yeah,
shirt.
I mean that's kind of.
Wow, okay, I see how it is.
I'm just saying,
I see
like,
how it
you
is.
need the basic necessity. You
It's
need
fine.
food and you need water. If she
It's
can
fine.
fish, then all we have to do is worry about water.
When we're in a zombie apocalypse, I will not be saving you.
Oh,
Just
I-
so you know.
we don't really need your help.
Allie
Just
does
saying.
have a nice car, so I mean.
I've got
she
a
could, like, drive
hybrid.
around. Yeah,
Don't-
but your car is.
Don't bring my car into this.
Your car is yeah. let's
My
leave it
car
at
gets great gas mileage. Sure, it
When it
doesn't
works.
drive the
that.
fastest.
when it works.
When it
I
works.
can jump a car.
I can jump
Yeah,
a car.
if you
I
call
jumped-
Dad and
no,
ask him
no,
how
no,
to
no.
do it.
No, this is
Well-
amazing. I jumped 2 cars this past weekend.
How many phone calls?
The first
2
car.
phone calls.
How many YouTube videos?
Nope, the first car. This one's a little bit disappointing. It took 7 people an hour to jump the car.
That is really embarrassing.
I didn't know how to pop my hood. I didn't know how to open the hood. I didn't know where my manual was. I didn't know how to get the little cover off the battery. Now I do.
I don't think this is
The
something you
second
should tell
I
people.
know, I shouldn't
Yeah, wait a
advertise
minute.
this part. The second car took 3 people,
Ooh,
20 minutes. So
that's still pretty bad.
And she still called my dad twice.
I did
So-
call Dad twice, yes. But I can jumpstart a car. So hit me up if your car dies.
If you've got an hour to spare.
And 6 other friends to help.
Yeah. 6 other friends. And your own cables, because I don't have cables.
I've got an auto safety kit in my car and a blanket that is airtight, and when you cut it open, it's like those hand warmers. It heats up. It's a one-time use, but like in case of an emergency, I've got supplies.
Dude, I don't know, man. I still think I got you. I
Well,
really do.
We'll bring it up another time, but we are out of time for this episode. So if you haven't yet, like us on Facebook, follow the Instagram. We're on SoundCloud, YouTube, and Spotify now. And thanks for listening to this episode.